Mhm. What's going on here again, man, for another time, bro. Let me see. See who all gonna come up in here. Chop it up. Yeah, man. Good morning. Good morning. We here again. I told y'all, I'm always gonna be here. I'm always gonna show up, man. That's one thing I'm gonna do. Is always show up. You ain't never gotta worry about me not showing up, bruh. I'm definitely gonna show up today, man. But yeah, good morning again, Danilo, man. We just talking, we just vibing. We just gonna go ahead and go on. Today Wednesday, middle of the week. We in the middle of the week, you know what I mean? That means the week is almost halfway done. But hopefully you started off good on Monday. You know, let's go ahead and try to end strong since we're in the middle of the week. But basically, we need to understand that education, man. We really, really need to focus on education, bro. Because there's really things in this world that if you don't know, you're going to be swept under the rug. You're going to be left behind. You know, every day, life is moving fast, really, 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 really fast. And if you don't catch up, you're going to be lost. You know, we got Chat GPT, you know what I mean, AI. It's a bunch of things that's just moving around in this world. And if you don't move, you're going to be lost, man. You really going to be lost, to be honest. Because you're going to end up being, you know what I mean? It's going to be left behind. Because ain't no security in having a job. Them days is over. Like, jobs is getting ready to, like, replace people. They already started, like, Walmart, self-checkout, that you basically working. You buying the food and you bagging your groceries. Like, they getting hip to it. Like, it's only getting worse. You got all these checkout lines, right, with no people in them. They only got people really for security. But other than that, ain't no point in even having no job. A job is really, really dead, bruh. Like, it's a new year. It's time for you to really sit here and focus on it, bruh. To really, really bust your moves in this new year. Meaning, you need to sit there and read books, look things up, find the tools to make your future better on what you're trying to do in this life, because ain't no money. There's no money in working a job. Like, you overworked and underpaid and micromanaged. Like, you ended up being a bot. Like, that's basically what you are. Like, you really are. Like, job is like slavery, kind of. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you get to choose if you want to be there, but some people be like so content on getting treated like shit, they okay with it, you know? They don't really care about it. They just want, oh, they're giving me money, I'm doing good. I get to buy some food and pay my rent, I'm cool. But deep down, man, they dying inside, and they afraid to take a risk to even make a move, you know? In all honesty, like, that's what a lot of people sitting here doing. Like, they're afraid to make a move. They're afraid to make a change. They're content with their life, but they really miserable inside. And I'm telling you that, like, things need to change in society, like, or you're gonna be replaced. You're gonna be bitter. You're gonna be mad at everybody else on the side of the road and just looking at people that's chasing their dreams and being successful. Like the person that you work for, they're a success. They're writing checks. They're out there living life, doing what they want to do, while you sitting here making money for them, you know? They found the glitch in the system to like go and chase their goals. Like they understand that they didn't have no fear. They didn't have no fear in themselves. They believed in themselves to go there and make a move. Like if they went to school, read a few books, whatever. Like they got the education to make themselves better, you know. And that's the key to life. Education. It ain't about being tough. It ain't about, you know what I mean, doing anything like the real tough guys that control the world, they're the smartest. They're the nerds. You know what I mean? Like, just think about it. The people that used to get bullied are in charge now. Ain't that crazy? The people that used to get bullied in the world are in charge. They're like the bosses. So the tough guy is like the loser. The tough guy is the brute. He's nobody. He just sits there, you know what I mean? He's getting bullied because he can't make no money. He can't really take care of himself. He can't do nothing. He getting told what to do. That's crazy, you know? And if he had the education, you know, if he had the smarts and the wits to do something, he would have been, that wouldn't happen to him. And that's what it is with us right now. Everybody's getting bullied, you know? You got a boss. Your boss sitting there. Everybody's walking on. What's going on, helper? How you doing? Good morning. Everybody's walking on eggshells. Hit that like button. Yeah, appreciate that like. I thank you. Thank you. Like, everybody is like sheep. There ain't no wolves out here. There's no wolves out here, bruh. What's going on, Hector? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, you got to break that cycle. You got to end up breaking that cycle, bro. You got to be a wolf, man. You got to go kill what you eat, man. You cannot sit there and let somebody feed you, bro. Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Talk to me. Yeah, man. You can't sit here and be domesticated, bro. You can't have somebody feed you. If somebody can feed you, they can starve you. They can starve you. Just think about it. If I control how you eat, I could starve you. I could do what I wanted to do to you. I could treat you how I want to treat you. And that's how jobs are. They treat you how they want to treat you because they know you're not going to leave. You're not going to leave. You're just going to complain. You're going to meet up with the other coworkers and bitch and complain. But you still going to come back tomorrow. You know why? Because I feed you. And I'm telling you, if you sit there and take a risk and learn things, you gotta have a skill. You gotta learn a skill. If that's what you need to do at the beginning of this is a new year. If you don't have a skill, you need to go learn a skill. Like that's productive in the society, like where you control the money that you want to make. Like there's trade schools and you know, there's certain things in this world that we need to bring back where we control our society, like where you dictate what's going on. Cause the world is crumbling, bruh. Computers is running everything, like robots, like just think like everything is disappearing in this world daily. You know, 10 years is way different from today. Just think about it. Like one of the things that I was just sitting there thinking about, like, right, Uber, Lyft, right? That's like a taxi company or whatever now, you know what I mean? But back in the day, we had taxis. Those disappeared. And somebody thought about that. They took a risk and said, you know what? Taxis be really expensive. What if we could sit there and just be like, you know what? I got a car. I want to pick up people. People need rides. What if I use my car instead and I do a car service? Let's try it. And then it worked. And then they end up getting rid of a whole industry just with that, just with an app. Instead of you having to call somebody, you send for them. Like, that's crazy. Like somebody just thought of that, like, and then they had no fear and they went and made that play. Like, and got rid of a whole industry. Well, if they could do that, they're starting to do that slowly. Like, cause people don't want to work no more. People got attitudes, you know, they're starting to get rid of people. Like robots is gonna sit there, like you basically gonna have to do your job for yourself. Like if you work, like there's no point of even having a job because they're gonna fire you. They can treat you how they want to treat you. They can do whatever they want to do. And I'm telling y'all that if you don't like how you getting treated at your job, you need to change that. To be honest, you really need to change that because it's only a matter of time before you get erased from the system. All you are is you know what I mean? You're just a number. That's literally what you are. You are a number. A lot of y'all go to the job and y'all got a key card. Y'all just a number in the system. And we can just erase you. And you don't exist at all. Whereas you need to sit there and learn a skill. Sell something to somebody. You need to sell something to somebody. Like sell a service. Create a platform. Create a system. You know, if you don't know what a system and a platform is what I'm on right now. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Those are platforms. And use those platforms to make money, not just gossip and talk and expose people. That is, you know what I mean? That's not what that's for. It's really originally there to make money. Yeah. Jesus, yeah. He does love me, yeah. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, yeah. His father loves me too. Jehovah loves me too. Yeah, he loves you too. You know what I mean? Both of them. Appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate that positive energy that you're throwing my way on this morning. But yeah, you know, a system, you know, is something that it makes money all the time, even when you're asleep. Like, sell something. Sell a hat. Sell a shirt. Sell some pants. Sell some socks. Do anything like, you know what I mean, where you can make money regardless. Even when you're asleep, you know, you get money unexpectedly. You know, just take time. Just take time, sit there and try to create one of those things. You're gonna feel better and your life is gonna be better at the end. Because if you don't do that, it's only a matter of time before you're homeless. It's only a matter of time before you're stressed out. A lot of people are 1 to 3 paychecks, you know what I mean, from being homeless. You know what I mean? You're 1 to 3 paychecks away from being homeless. You know, take a risk. Sit there and take a risk because, you know what I mean, trap, man. Take risk and profit, man. That's, you know what I mean? That's what you need to do. You know what I mean? If you don't sit there and you don't know what you want to do, you know what I mean? Turn the phone off. Go in the dark room, you know what I mean? Meditate and just think, man. Give yourself some time just to sit there and think, man. Get off this phone and think about what you want to do. The phone is a big distraction. Once I get off of here from like talking to y'all, I'm getting off this phone and I'm going to make some more moves to better my situation. I can't sit there and depend on nobody to feed me. I can't do that. I gotta wake up every day and make a move to get some money. Cause I just can't get told what to do. I just can't get told what to do. I believe I'm smarter than you. I believe I look better than you. You know what I mean? Like my confidence is over the roof. I don't want to sit there and have to show up and be predictable. You know what I mean? I don't want to do this. This right here is spontaneous right here. Like this is what I like to do. It's free. You know what I mean? I'm not getting paid from this, but I don't really care about getting really paid from this. The thing is for me is that I want to enlighten people. I want to let them know that there's a time where if you don't get your shit together, you're going to pay for that. You're you're going to pay for that. Like, and this is the beginning of the year. So why not start fresh? Why not progress? You know, that's what you need to do. You need to understand that no one's coming to save you. No one's here to help you. Everybody is your enemy. And the first thing you need to do is figure it out. Know what's going on. Because if you don't know what's going on, you just going to be sitting there getting told what to do your whole life. And then you're going to be bitter. Like, they're already, you see, like, I'm from Minnesota, right? You see the big scandal right now is with the Somalians and the daycares, right? Scamming. Like, hey, what's going on? And how you think they just figured that out? Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta find a glitch in the system to like better your situation. Now, granted, you know, the world is corrupt. So I'm not telling you to don't do no crimes. Like, you know what I mean? Don't do that at all. I'm not saying that at all, but you have to be smart. You have to figure something out. Like, how do you think they was taught that? Like, you know what I mean? Somebody taught them, like, education. Like, they had to figure that out. Like, and then they took a risk and then they bust their moves. Like, like I said, I'm not saying commit no crime, but don't do no crime. But I'm saying education, like smarts, wits, common sense, certain things that enlist in yourself that can change your situation, you know? But like I said, you got to sit there and figure that out. You got to do that. Like, you have to figure it out. You have to do something in your life to change it, bro, because you're going to be a sheep. You're going to be really lost in the sauce. Like, if you don't figure shit out in this world, like, you're going to be a nigga on the side of the road with a sign. You're going to be like this. Hold on real quick. Hey, if you don't get it together, right, you're going to be on the side of the road, one of these joints. Like, hey, you know, we'll work for food. We'll do it. Like, you know what I mean? That's like what a job is, bro. Like, if you don't save your money, if you don't take a risk and you don't try to profit what's going on, you're going to be with a sign on the side of the road, homeless and hungry. You're going to be out here doing that, bro. I'm trying to tell you, and you need to figure it out. Like, education, you need to read a book, you know, digest information every day. The right information, not no gossip, not no street shit, not no bullshit. You need to digest the proper things. Like, it don't take a lot of money to like start a business. It really don't. Like, it doesn't at all. You need to understand that. Like, some people like, man, it might cost a lot of money. Like, no, it don't really cost a lot of money. You need to sit there and figure it out. Work on certain things. Figure out what your business is and come up with a game plan. Study it. Look up the information, study it, find out what you need to do, and create a game plan and work at it every day. Work at it every day. I don't care. And if you don't got a job and you need money, okay, figure something else. Like, there's people out here that, you know, where I'm at, it's snowing. You might show some snow, get a little bit of money, you know, do DoorDash, do Uber Eats, whatever, you know what I mean? Do certain things where you're not strapped for time. Like, you're not locked in there, but you're making money, you know? But if you do got a job right now, okay, I'm not telling you to quit. No, don't quit, you know, don't be stupid. But I am telling you to create a way to get up out that job. Like, save your money. Stop spending money at the vending machine. Stop spending money at fast food. You know what I mean? Come up with a system, bro. Come up with a plan that's going to better your situation where you have money saved and then you can go ahead and take that risk. That's one thing that's going to be on with me. I'm going to tell you something and then I'm going to give you ways on how you need to make it better. I'm not just gonna tell you something and don't give you a solution. What's going on, Mighty Insane? Good morning, good morning. How you doing? Hit that like button, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you, bruh. I'm not just gonna tell you something, right? And don't give you a way to run the play. That's what a lot of people do. You know what I mean? They'll tell you something, right? But then they won't tell you, they'll tell you like one thing, but then they won't hit you with that A, B, C, D. You know what I mean? It's like, man, you should just do this. And then you be like, okay, that sound good, but then what else, But I'm going to tell you, at least I'm going to give you a few steps to run, and then you figure it out from there. But I am going to give you a few steps to run to make the play goes, to make it right. It makes sense for you to run, you know? But if you don't, man, you really need to figure it out, man. To be honest, like education, that's really what we need to focus. You need to focus on that more. Not hanging out, not going to the club, not, you know what I mean, chasing girls or chasing dudes, whatever you into, like whatever you are, whoever you are, like you need to focus on education, focus on that money. They print it out every day. You need to get you some and not have somebody give you some. Get your own money. Don't have nobody give you money. Don't be having somebody telling you, yo, you're gonna get paid on Friday. You're gonna get, you know what I mean, where you have to wait 2 weeks to get your money. Like, come on now. Like, I gotta wait 2 weeks to get my money, but I got paid today. I never dig that. Like, I never liked that at all, bro. Like, I'm not that person. Like, I work today. I want my money today. And once I figured that, like, I'm not doing this. And then jobs, yeah. Appreciate it. And also about a job, like, there's no growth. There's no opportunities to, like, better your future there at all. It's not. Like, the raises they out here giving is bullshit. Like, you barely get a raise. They don't want to give you no raise because they feel like, why would I give you a raise? I can treat you how I want to treat you. You already agreed to what I'm already paying you, so why would I increase it? You know what I mean? Why would I increase by giving you money if you already accepted what I gave you before? And that's one thing that I'm like, damn, that is true. But you did agree to the terms that I gave to you. You know what I mean? It's not what you deserve, it's what you negotiate. It's not what you deserve, it's what you negotiate. If somebody sit there and tells you, have a conversation about what they're going to pay you, and you agree to them terms, you can't sit there and kind of change the terms no more. And that's one of the weakest parts about having a job. Just imagine, bro, like, I was sitting here thinking, right? When you get a job, right, let's just say $25 an hour, whatever, you know what I mean? And that's decent money. That's not a lot of money, but that's decent money. $25. Do you know how much stuff you can do in an hour? And then you only got paid and it's $25? Like, think about that. There's no amount of money that you can put on time. Like, seriously, there's not that much money that you can, there's not really a key price that you can put on time. Time is valuable. Like, it doesn't have a price. You know what I mean? You can't put a price on time. Like, that's one thing that a job is here for. You know what I mean? A job is here to take your time, to distract you. That's all what a job is to distract you. You know what I mean? Keep you in a nice little cage, keep you in a nice little circle where you're content and they can just docile you, and then you just sit there and die. That's it. That's it. They just want to sit there and use you, misuse you, abuse you, and kick you to the side. You know what I mean? With discard and disgust. That's what a job is here for. You know what I mean? I remember one time when I did have a job, right? This dude, he died, bruh. I had a job where a dude died, G. And then they put his picture on the wall. Like, yeah, he died, X, Y, and Z. His funeral was, you know what I mean, whatever day it was, right? And then the next day, they took the picture down and then put the now hiring. I'm like, damn, bro, like, they was like ruthless, bro. They was like, they gave no fucks about him, bro. I'm talking about they showed his face for like probably about a week. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, memory of, you know what I mean? He was cool, whatever, whatever. Then went here, took the picture down, snatched that picture off the wall, threw that shit in the trash, and carried on and went on about life, bruh. And I was like, damn, bruh. And he never got, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there looking like, damn, that's crazy as fuck. That nigga really worked his ass off. He was a cool little dude, employee, whatever. Showed up on time, never was late, never caused problems. He died. They didn't give a fuck. They just got on. They just went over. And right there, I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go take a risk. Cause shit, I don't wanna be spending my time with people that don't give a fuck about me. That's what you really be doing. You be working a job, spending time with people that you don't even fucking give a fuck about. You don't care. You literally don't care about the people that you work with. But you only there because you need the money. And that's crazy to me. You know, there used to be a time where like money is just made up, bro. Like I'm sitting here, I'm telling y'all, bro, like there was a time back in the day, like, man, we getting taxed and oppressed, bro, for shit that is free. Ain't that crazy? We really out here getting taxed and oppressed about shit that used to be free back in the day. Like used to be able like to go in the world, say where you want to live, you build a house, and then, you know, if you're hungry, you need clothes, you go out into the wilderness, shoot deer, buffalo, whatever you need to shoot, and you got food, you got clothes, you got all this stuff, right? Now you can't even do all that. Anything that used to be free thousands of years ago, we gotta pay for. You gotta pay for this shit, man. You gotta pay for this shit. Like, you gotta, and then now you can't even really afford what the fuck you gotta pay for because the job ain't paying you shit. The job ain't paying you nothing. You're not getting no money working the job. You're not getting no type of money. You getting overworked, oppressed, all type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Underpaid. You got mental health issues, you know what I mean? Which I don't really like all that, you know what I mean? But that just means like your mind is like spiraling out of control. You're going crazy, you know what I mean? Then you're depressed. You're eating the wrong foods. You know, it's a downward spiral. You know what I mean? And education, if you know what I mean, you need to focus on that because if you sit there and you know, you need to know everything. You need to know how financial literacy, you need to know how taxes are. You need to know what foods to really eat, you know, because they're really getting rid of certain foods because a lot of shit is dying, y'all. Like, a lot of things don't exist no more. Like, they're cloning food. They're cloning shit, bro. Like, they're trying to get you up out of here. They're really trying to get you up out of here. Like, we want to use you. It's like assembly line. We just want to just keep getting people. Move them down. You know what I mean? And then get as much as I can get out of you and get you up out of here. That's what it is. That's what they want you to do. Like, but if you sit there and you have the smarts and the wits to understand that, you got your third eye open, you know what I mean, your pineal gland, you know, you like, you trying to use me. Like, you trying to, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my time sitting here, coming here to work for you, and my time is valuable. Like, you can't put a price on my time. You're not even paying me my worth. I'm gonna take a risk, and I know what my worth is and I know what I want. I'm about to go do it. Like, ain't nobody gonna pay you like you pay yourself. Ain't nobody gonna pay you like you pay yourself. You need to sit there and figure it out. You know, you need to read more. There's 24 hours out the day. Take time to read something. And if you can't read, if you ain't got really time to read, put in your headphones and listen to an audiobook. That's what it is. Listen to an audiobook while you making your moves. If you're at your job, which I hope you're not, you know what I mean, you wake up, you know. You need to, if you're at a job, put in them headphones, listen to something that can better your life, better your situation. Cause that's really the key to the doors to your kingdom. You just don't know it. You really a God. You just don't know it. You dumb, deaf, and blind. You just don't know it. Which is, you need to wake up and realize that. Find the potential in you, man. Find the God in you and chase your dreams. I'm always gonna be here and tell you that. I'm always gonna be here and preach that you need to figure it out. You know, but if you want to be a dumb motherfucker and just get told what to do all your life, I mean, hey, eventually I might have a job for y'all and I'm gonna tell y'all what to do, you know? And I ain't gonna sit there and care about yourself, because well, I like caring more about you than you care about yourself. That's dumb. But I'm not gonna be demonic. I'm not gonna sit there, you know what I mean, abuse you. I'm not one of them. But what do I look like caring more about you if you don't care about yourself? And that's the thing. You better wake up. You better wake up, man. Wake up, man. Because you never know. You don't know when your time is going to come. You never know when your time is going to come, so there's no need for you to be wasting your time doing things you don't want to do. And that's what a lot of people are doing. Wasting their time doing stuff they don't want to do because they got bills. You know? A lot of people are unhappy and depressed in this world because they got bills. Like, they got debt, you know? You know what I mean? A lot of people are scared, you know what I mean? They got their fear. Fear is keeping them in check. You know what I mean? I ain't got no fear. I have faith in God. I have faith in God, and I have faith in myself that I'm going to make it. So that's all I really need in this world, and God has been blessing me. That's the answer. You know, oh man, you talking about, you trying to be religious and all that. Oh man, you one of them. Nah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. That's what you need. That's what you need to make it in this world, man. Like, come on, man. What are you talking about? What do you mean? That's what you need, bruh. You need God. You need God. You need to have a soul to believe, you know what I mean? You need to believe that there's karma in this world, you know what I mean? You can't be sitting there acting crazy, you know what I mean? You need to figure it out. You need to understand. You got to have a soul. A lot of y'all don't got no soul, bruh. So y'all probably not understanding what I'm saying. But those that do got a soul, you understand what I'm saying. Like, this ain't going among deaf ears. You know what I mean? You understand. There's so many ways. There's many ways to skin a cat. Meaning there's many ways to get money. You know what I mean? There's many ways to get money. It's not the way to work a job. You know, I seen something, right? That was like, this is true, right? You know, people that work jobs can't survive in the streets, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And meaning, they use it as committing crime. That's what they're talking about when they say that meme, like, niggas that work in a job could never survive in the streets. They're talking about committing crime. Yeah, most of them people can't. But I look at it as this. You can't make money. A lot of y'all can't make money. Like a lot of y'all are getting spoon fed. Like y'all are domesticated. A lot of y'all working jobs. Y'all like, oh, man, I'm making $30 an hour. I'm like, nigga, you what? You proud about making $30 an hour? Look, man, I got $90 in my pocket right now. Let me hold you for three hours. Borrow you for 3 hours. Do what I tell you to do. The fuck is you talking about? That ain't no money. What? I can control you. That's what money. That's what a job is. Control. I'm telling you, make sure you bring your right. Hey, bring your ass here at this certain location at this time, and you gonna be here for 12 hours, 8 hours. Damn. Okay, now I gotta sit. I gotta get up early, right? I gotta get up early. I gotta sit in traffic, right? Then I gotta work for you, right? Then I get 3 to 2 breaks, right? And then I'm tired as hell, then I gotta sit back in traffic, and then I gotta do it all over again. Nigga, that sounds like hell. That sounds like hell. That's a hamster wheel. That's what that is, a hamster wheel. What I look like, that's what a job is, a hamster wheel. You just keep doing it. It's like that movie, The Truman Show. You keep doing the same shit over and over, like Groundhog's Day. You keep reliving the same day over and over. That's what a job is. Fuck out of here. I ain't never sitting there doing that. You better wake up. You're not meant to be working, getting up early in the morning and waking up for a motherfucker. You're not meant to be doing that. You waking up at 6 in the morning. You supposed to wake up when you want to wake up and then and focus on progress. That's what you supposed to do. That's what I'm telling you. Listen, you are not supposed to be waking up for this motherfucker. You wake up when you supposed to wake up when you want to wake up, and then get busy on progress. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to do nothing else. You're not supposed to do anything else. That's it, that's all. And I'm telling you this because I love y'all. I'm telling you this because there ain't no gatekeeping. You need to sit here and understand. I want everybody to win. They print money every day. You don't need to be sitting here going nowhere, getting out your house if you don't want to, and getting told and talked down by somebody that you don't like, but you gotta put up with it because they're paying you. A lot of people are walking on eggshells at a job that they hate, that's killing them in the inside. But they have to do it because of the money. Because of the money. Meaning the fear. I'm like, look at this. A lot of y'all, right, excuse me, in this world are not scared of confrontation. Like if somebody tries to do bodily harm to you, you'll stand up for yourself. You'll fight, whatever. But when it comes to jobs, you don't have that same mindset. Like, make it make sense. You're not afraid of another human being if it comes down to them trying to do bodily harm to you. But you're afraid to better your future. So you're okay with working the job. Now, granted, I understand everybody's not meant to be a chief. You do need Indians. But damn, you don't never want to be a chief? Before you was a general, you had to be a soldier. Some people don't just stay at being a soldier, There's a command, there's a, progress system. Damn, you just gonna be a worker bee your whole life? That's what you gonna do? You gonna be a worker bee your whole life? You ain't never gonna, that's all you gonna be, huh? Just get told what to do. You just gonna be a gopher. That what you gonna be? A gopher? Oh well, I tell you to do this, you just gonna go do it. You know what I mean? That's what you doing. That's what a lot of y'all people need to do. Y'all need to wake up, man. Wake up, man. Read some books. Figure something. I'm gonna give y'all some book recommendations. There's a book right here, right? The $100 Startup, man. Reinvent the way you make a living doing what you love and create a new future. That's what y'all need to do. Create a new future, because the old one is done. The old one is done. Ain't gonna be no job securities. They're done. They're doing layoffs. They're trying to figure out how to replace you. Jobs are trying to figure out how to replace you. That's it. You think they not trying to sit here and create robots to replace you? A lot of y'all motherfuckers got attitudes. Like fast food places, right? They be having a self-checkout now. That's crazy. They just only have self-checkout at Walmart or something, right? Now they got that joint at the restaurants. I could just wait in line. I could just walk up to the kiosk, boop, 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 boop. Put my card, boop, boom. I ain't talked to not one person. You know? I ain't talked to not one person. Motherfucker didn't give me no attitude, didn't do nothing. I like that low key. I ain't even gonna lie, because I hate going to a restaurant, right? And you talk to somebody and then a motherfucker got an attitude or something. You like, damn, like, what you got an attitude? But I know why you got an attitude. You don't like this damn job. You don't even like this job. That's why you got a fucking attitude, but you want to sit here and put it on me when it's like, I ain't come here for that. I came here to eat. And without me spending money, you don't have a paycheck, bitch. So you need to check your attitude at the door. That's what you need to do. Like, check your attitude at the door before you talk to me with a fucking, you know what I mean, with the rudeness. Because you mad because you had to get up and come to work when you didn't want to come into work today. You wanted to do what you wanted to do. But since you were scared and fearful of taking a risk and didn't digest the proper information to better yourself, you have to come in today. You had to do what somebody else told you what to do. You had to do what Barb told you what to do. You had to do what Steve told you what to do. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? And you feel like you smarter than Steve, right? And Barb. But you're not. You're dumb as them. But they just got a little bit more rank above you. So they can dictate and tell you what to do. They don't really have to work. They just gotta show up. But your ass gonna do the work. You know why you gonna do the work? Because they told you. And if you don't do it, they gonna fire your ass. And you afraid of that because you need that money. Because if you don't have that money, your ass gonna be holding a sign on the side of the road. You gonna be, hey, I'm homeless. You're gonna be homeless. Cause your ass, you didn't save your money. Motherfuckers don't save their money. They just spend money all goddamn day for shit they don't even need. That you don't even need because you trying to shit on other people. Like, oh, I got the new iPhone. Oh, you got the old, oh. Stupid ass. What? The shit worked the same, fool. If Apple wouldn't try to fucking sit here and glitch my phone where I gotta spend more money, shit, I'd be cool. But you ain't, nigga, that phone do what it's supposed to do, call. And how it is in the world, shit, I might just go get a pager. I don't even want to be talking to nobody. I don't want nobody to contact me. I just want to fuck around, just get on here and talk on live and play games, eventually make videos and do that. There's gonna be a time where you ain't gonna be able to talk to me or see me unless it's on live or my social medias. That's it. Like I'm going to literally get to a. I'm striving for that. Cause I'm striving for peace in the inside. Like I'm at peace. Like I feel good. Like I know that I could wake up and do what I want to do when I want to do it. You know. No, I ain't the richest. I'm not broke though either. Not filthy rich, but bitch, I'm barely broke. Like I'm one of them. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is with me. You know what I mean? Shout out to Peter Guns. You know. But yeah, that's what it is with me. I'm what? It's about simple. You know what I mean? You can break your life down simple. Like you don't need a lot, everything. You don't need that dumbass Moncler jacket. You don't need them designer clothes. You don't need them designer shoes. You don't need that shit. You got that shit just to try to stunt on other people. That's what you got it for. You know? And then you don't even have a lot of money your damn self. You know? Like, you got all that designer and ain't got no money in your pocket. There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like that. Like, simplify your life, man. You know, be cool. Ain't nothing wrong, you know what I mean, looking basic, you know what I mean, looking cool. Like, you know, you gotta understand. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm clean, you know what I mean? That's it. Just look clean. Be presentable. It's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. That's it. It's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. Be clean at all times. Make sure, you know what I mean, presentable. You know, see, I got my beard, I'm looking nice, everything is in order. That's it, bro. And make sure your game is tight. You don't need none of that to bag a female. You know what I mean? You don't need you don't need all that. If the people that need all that, they suckers. You know what I mean? They not confident. You know what I mean? They're not confident at all. That's why they got all those fucking trinkets and all that shit to just glisten to try to get a girl. And then the girl don't even be liking them. But you wouldn't know that if you didn't have game. You wouldn't know that. That's all it is, man. Life is a game, bruh. You know what I mean? Digest the game in the world. You know what I mean? You gotta know certain things, bruh. You gotta know certain things to make it in the world to survive. If you don't, you're just gonna be, you know what I mean? Branch off, we ain't gonna deal with you. We don't need to deal with you. If you don't, you know what I mean? If you're not sitting here being in the loop, and that's that. You know, you need to figure it out. Read some books, ChatGPT, YouTube, you know what I mean? There's things, whatever you wanna do in this world, there's a video, an audio book, or information out there to tell you to make it happen. That's that. And don't have no fear about doing it. When you go do it, mash on it at all times. Mash on it all time. All gas, no brakes. Just all that, you know what I mean? All of that, bruh. Just get busy, man. Just sit there and do it. Don't care what nobody doing. Have tunnel vision. Just sit there and believe. Have faith in God, and then you're gonna be cool. Oh man, no, that sounds simple as hell. Man, I'm telling you, bruh. That's it. Just have faith in God. Have faith in yourself, and wake up, work out, work for yourself, and mash. All gas, no brakes. Don't sit there and worry about nobody. Don't let no distractions fuck with your goals. That's that. Don't do it at all. That's why I'm on here. You know what I mean? There were some people here that said what's up to me today on the chat and any other chat that I've done, and I appreciate them. But I'm coming on here every day mashing. I don't care. I'm talking to y'all. People are gonna see it. People, if they don't see it, it's cool. Be lost. But I'm telling you, I'm getting on here and I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna tell you my beliefs, because this is what I believe, and I believe it's the right way. I'm not telling you this just to sit there and tell you. I'm telling you because it's the right way, and this is what I believe, and this is how it should be. This is how it used to be. It used to be that like that. It used to be a time where centuries ago, every man put in their work for their family and they ate what they killed. Nobody was just giving them anything. It looked like if somebody had to give you something, it meant that you were weak. That's what it meant. If they were giving you something, you were weak. You couldn't survive. I'm taking it back where it needs to go, where people need to go, chase their goals, create a business, and prosper. That's what we need to go back to. Let's go back to the Black Wall Street era. Let's go back to them days. Let's go back to the Harlem Renaissance before shit got sloppy. You know, everybody was prospering. Everybody had their own businesses. Everything was moving. Like, we wasn't needing nobody. You know what I mean? And that was like probably like, what, 90 years ago. You know what I mean? But that was 90 years ago, but there was a time farther than that where everybody was just like, you know what I mean? You had to, you know, like I said, you wanted to build a house, you just go outside, get some wood, chop some wood, you know, build a house for your family, you know what I mean? And whatever you needed to do to survive, you sat there and did it. Like, there was times, and that made you a man. That made you self-sufficient. You know what I mean? That showed your girl, oh yeah, I got me a real one. A lot of y'all not real when y'all get told what to do. Like, how you being tough with me, but you listen to your boss? What? Check your boss before you check with me. Like, you shouldn't have a boss. A man should never really have a boss. You should want to be the boss. Not no fake boss. A real boss. Or, you know what I mean? Like I said, have your own business, which makes you a boss still, but you gotta have employees to be a boss, but a hustler, if anything. You know what I mean? I would say that, like, you need to be a hustler. You know what I mean? If you're not a boss, you need to be a hustler. You need to be out here selling something, being sufficient. You know what I mean? You need to have a system. Like I said, I'm gonna keep repeating this, a system or a platform to sell things. A system is a product that you can sell where, you know what I mean, it goes to your PayPal, e-commerce, you know, your bank account, whatever. And then it always, money is always coming in. People from around the world is buying something that you're selling. You hear that cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Like, that's one. Or a platform, a magazine, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you sell things on there. Those are the two things you need to make it in this world. You better have one or the other, if not both. That's what you need to do. And also, the number one consumers, us. Figure out what to sell to somebody black, and you're gonna make it. Because we the number one consumers. We spend the most money. Oh, what you mean? We spend the most money, motherfucker. We dumb like that. We buy shit when we don't even have the fucking money. Just to say that we have it. You know what I mean? That's what we do. A lot of people right now, let's just think about all the money people just spent on Christmas. That dumb shit. You know what I mean? Some people went broke trying to buy gifts for people. Stupid shit. I don't do that. You know what I mean? I got that phase years ago. Spending all my money on Christmas? Come on, bro. I don't even celebrate that shit. Fuck out. It's just another day. Make believe shit, man. But that's some other shit. But you gotta make sure, man. Find out what you want to do and just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Your future is locked by working a job. It's really locked by working a job. You need to figure something out and take that key, unlock it, and make yourself a better future. Like, that's what you really need to do. Because before you look up, you're gonna be dead. You're gonna waste your time. You know what I mean? Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna work here and I'm gonna get a pension. Fuck out of here, man. Man, how inflation is moving, bro. Like, money is not gonna be able to take care of you. It's not gonna be able to take care of you, bro. So you need to figure it out right now. You need to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, go study. Take time to go study. You don't got time, make time. Wake up early, stay up late. Wake up early, stay up late. If you work in a job, wherever you get off, you know what I mean? If you gotta get up early, study late. You work late, stay up early. Like, whatever, figure it out. There ain't no excuses. You make a time to work for that motherfucker that you don't like, make time to make your future bright. Period. Don't be sitting there wasting your fucking time doing something that you hate to do. Once you find something that you love to do to make money, you'll never work a day in your life. That's it. Learn how to turn your hobbies into money. That's what you need to do. Learn how to turn your hobbies into money. That's it. That's what you need to do, man. But we sat here, you know what I mean? I gave y'all close to another hour. And I'm proud of that, man. I'm proud of myself to let y'all know that I'm always here. I'm always here. I'm going to show up every day to talk to people that want to talk to me, get them advice, whatever you need to do, because at the end of the day, ain't nothing but family and friends with us. That's what it is. That's all I'm here for. You know what I mean? I'm the big homie. I'm going to give you the advice that you need to make your life better. That's it. I'm not here to mislead you, only lead you to where you need to be. Enlighten you. That's what I'm here for. You know? Because I'm not above you. I'm not below you. I'm right beside you. Meaning we equal. You know what I mean? I don't have competition for anybody. I have competition for myself. This right here is competition. All I'm doing right now, getting on this live, is getting reps. This is exercise, just to talk, to see, yo, can I really talk for an hour? Yeah, I see I can talk for an hour. Eventually, these lives are going to get longer, and they're going to get better. That's it right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm not sitting here trying to do nothing else but make myself better, have competition with myself, as you should your damn self. Stop looking at that next person and thinking you're in competition with them. Use that fire to make yourself better. Have competition with yourself. Look at your situations and your circumstances and see, are they good? If they not good, that should be enough fire to burn in your soul to make your life fucking better. You should never have that. You know what I mean? And another thing about, don't just use motivation. Be disciplined. Discipline is way more important than motivation. You get up here, you see how I get on here every day and I do this? That's the discipline. I know I'm going to get on here every day and talk to y'all. Rain, sleet, or snow, I'm going to show up, man. I don't care. Because that's the discipline in me. This is exercise. I'm out here getting my reps. That's all I'm doing. I'm getting my reps, talking to people, talking to y'all, you know, because I got the confidence in myself to make shit happen. And this ain't nothing but God coming through me to speak to y'all. That's all it is. That's it, man. I'm telling y'all, I believe in y'all like I believe in myself. Have the same confidence in yourself that I do for you. Never believe what you believe, man. Like, meaning, no, wait. Don't believe what people think about you, man. You gonna believe what you think about yourself. Meaning, I believe I'm the shit. And I'm showing y'all I'm the shit. It all goes back to confidence. But yeah, I've been on here for an hour. It's a good little live. You know what I mean? I'll be here tomorrow. I just want to let y'all know, man, I love y'all. Ain't nobody tell y'all that. I love y'all. It's another episode, another live from Danilo, man. I'm gone.